It's getting close to us departing the work camping job that we've been at for the last 4 months. There are a few things that we gotta tighten up on our rig. So the next couple videos are gonna be about us getting our rig ready to hit the road. There was a couple of upgrades that were necessary for us to be able to go to dispersed camping spots, go to the free public lands, just be able to be off grid for longer. That means electricity and honestly, cleanliness. This video we're gonna focus on electricity, on power, on being off grid for as long as we can.
Baguette. It's not deja vu. The only restaurant between here and the grocery store is this incredible Two Fish Bakery. So we got another loaf and we got another soup of the day. This is gonna be a tomato with zucchini and orzo soup. Oh, that's crunchy. Everyone's favorite part in our last soup review was me trying to fit the bread in the soup to dip it. So let's try that again. Ready?
You can do it. I believe in you. Come on,
Not bad. Not bad. Okay.
Dedication.
I am ready. I'm ready to see my baby.
First things first, our port truck sits pretty much all the time since we're staying in the apartment that they provided for us at our job. At Fort Ross Lodge, it's where we work. The windshield gets terrible. The windshield has just got so much stuff over it. So we ran out of windshield wiper fluid. We're gonna re-up.
It's been dirty for too long. Right here.
There it is. Amber got it. That's my girl. Since we do have the truck sitting, we drive it about once a week. Every few days I check out under the hood, make sure there's no mice living in there, no creatures living in our camper, and we've been good so far, knock on wood.
Bluetti will wake up in the middle of the night and say, I didn't check the camper today. What if there's a mouse living in it? And I'm like, we'll be fine till tomorrow.
I feel like they'd like to live in here, you know? It's a good spot to live. Before we hit the road, this truck is gonna be getting a nice bath. A nice bath.
A nice one. A nice big bath.
There's 3 main ways that we power everything off grid, and that's our onboard lithium ion battery, solar power banks, solar panels, and what's the last thing? Propane. Propane, we actually just run the fridge on that. So that's how we're able to like cook using the propane stove, and then we have a 3-way fridge, so the propane can actually power and cool the fridge down. We also will be using propane to warm up hot water, so we have a shower on the road, so stay tuned for that because we're gonna talk about that in the next video.
Propane generally lasts us a very long time. We haven't filled this up in months and months, and even when we are traveling full time, I think we fill it up maybe every 2 weeks or so.
Got the propane. I asked the worker there when he was filling up the propane tanks if he wanted to be on our channel, and he kind of hesitated, so we always got to respect the people. If they don't want to be on the video, they're not going to be on the video. Just strap in the back, and there's like a lip in the back of the propane tank, and it actually sets right into that strap that's in the back, so it doesn't move around, and then we actually have it bolted in the front.
All right, now it's time to go somewhere absolutely beautiful. We're gonna go to a state park that we've never been to. Winston's allowed in certain parts of it. We're just gonna go explore. It's funny because all these local places around here, I suggest for people to go to, and I honestly haven't been to a lot of them. So I'm excited to see it all firsthand.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
Actually didn't make it very far because there are so many beautiful places all over that we just decided to pull off at a pullout to show you something really exciting that's gonna change the whole course of our trip.
We're gonna be off grid. We need a reliable solar power bank, and I think we found just the one. We're gonna talk about that in just a minute. But what we do with the solar power bank is we actually plug the camper into the power bank so we have electricity when we're off grid. This is an adapter, so this is a 30 amp, which is your regular shore power for the camper, to a regular household 20 amp. This is the plug for the camper. There's a little hole inside of this storage box and it goes to the inside of the camper. So what I do is I run an extension cord so we can plug in the camper to the solar power bank. Okay. We're gonna be plugging in our new Bluetti AC 180 to the camper. Basically what I did was I drilled a hole and I have this plug that's right here that's plugged into the camper.
Having power on the road is essential for us to keep on going. We were getting a campsite every couple of nights because we didn't have enough power, we needed showers, and we wanted to overcome that. We wanted to be off-grid for days and days, and we still wanted electricity, and we still want to feel fresh as could be. We're so excited to be working with Bluetti. This is the Bluetti AC 180. What, you're taking over?
The Bluetti AC 180 has a high output power of 1800 watts, 1152 watt hours.
Some power banks that we've used have taken hours and hours to charge, and we ain't got time for that. This Bluetti though charges to 80% in 45 minutes. Batteries inside this are safe, they're durable, and they last for 10 years. 10 years, that's a whole decade. That's older than Winston is. This thing's gonna last. And if you wanna save buku bucks like we love to do too, Bluetti is having a Power Week sale right now. It lasts until the 18th of September. If you wanna buy this exact model, $200 off. And on their website, they have tons of other models that might even work better for you, and you can also get a deal on those right now. You can charge almost anything that you have with this. There's AC, there's DC, USB-C, USB, RTLs, QVCs, just kidding. Something else that really stands apart with this is you can see the input and the output. So when we're using the power and when we're charging it, we have a really good idea of what's going on. And if you're skeptical, you don't have to be, because there's a 5-year warranty on this bad boy. I'm just seeing this on top. This is a wireless charger on top. I can just set my phone there. Go in the truck.
Let's go, baby.
Let's go for a ride. Okay. In this video, we're gonna be cooking up something delectable just for you, so stay tuned. We've driven by this a million times and we've never been. We made it to Mars.
Foggy this is. This is a true test for our solar panels. What we found to make it really easy for us to be able to use the solar panels charging the power bank while we're using the power bank is to have the panels out here. We run the cord right through and then it actually does charge the power bank. We have the wires just running through to our cab over window that's in there. So we know that our power bank is safe inside, the solar panels are outside, but they can withstand a lot more of the elements than our power bank. Cool this is. To go along with our solar power bank, of course, is solar panels. So these are the PV200s. We'll also have that link down in the description box. The PV200 is built with monocrystalline solar cells. So that means that it can convert 23.4% of sunlight into energy for us to be able to power our camper. The PV200 solar panels have an ETFE coating on them, and they also have an IP65 junction box. That means that it can withstand so many scratches, abuse, water, stuff like that. So this makes it a lot easier for us living this kind of rugged lifestyle to have these type of solar panels, because we often worry about our gear just because it's exposed to more dirt, water, whatever the weather conditions are, our stuff is going to be exposed to that. So we can rest easy knowing that these have a little more durability to them.
We can't have delicate things. It doesn't work for us. One of my many talents is opening a beer bottle with a lighter. This comes in clutch whenever I don't have a beer opener, because I don't even think we own a beer opener. So I've had to be resourceful. You ready for this? Lighter, hand grip. Pop! Ta-da! Today's beer is an actually very exciting one. I have talked to handfuls of people who said this beer in my hand is the best beer they've ever had in their entire life. So I had to try it. I had to try it. And it's actually made locally to here. This is made at the Russian River Brewing Company, and it is Pliny the Elder. So, you know, we lived in California for a lot of years before, so I've heard about it for years and years. Let me know, is it something that you've heard of all over the country? And it is, I don't even know what kind of beer it is. Let's see. It says, do not save for a rainy day. Pliny is for savoring, not saving. Okay, I didn't save it. I've only had it about an hour, and I've kept it in a cooler. I gotta learn more about this. This is the story of a girl. Ooh, okay, this is 8% Pliny the Elder. Luckily, the little bakery that we went to sold it. Let's try it. Here we go. Definitely an IPA. It's hoppy, it's smooth. I don't think it tastes crazy amazing. I mean, it's good. But you know when all the hype is real? Okay, maybe it's the best beer. I really like it, I do. But you know I'm an IPA girl. I'm hoppy. I'm happy. Cheers.
We're gonna be putting this power bank to work a little bit. So we have our electric kettle. I'm gonna plug that in right now because I'm craving a cup of coffee, but I also want a cup of coffee to go with our little sweet that we're gonna make. We're gonna make something in our tiny little air fryer, super simple. We're gonna plug it into the power bank, see how it does, because air fryers tend to use quite a bit of an electricity. In today's video, we're gonna be sipping on the Nicaragua blend. This is from Atlas Coffee Club. We love Atlas Coffee Club. We're gonna be using my new manual coffee grinder from Brew Trek too. This thing is top quality. I'll kind of go into more depth about this in a future video because I feel very passionate about high quality products, especially when it comes to coffee. There's a little knob that can go from coarse to fine, and we're using a tiny little French press, so we have it on the coarsest grind. I actually had it on fine, I did not have it on coarse.
Girl, you are fine.
Everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile.
This coffee grinder, I was grinding that coffee for maybe like a minute and a half, and it's already done with the amount of coffee that I wanted to grind. Usually it's been like 15 minutes.
Yeah, like we'll have to pass it off to each other.
That's the difference. Using this little travel French press, and I have my coffee grounds. Now we're gonna make our sweet, so let's get the air fryer. Look at this teeny tiny air fryer. That's a baby air fryer right there.
1 quart.
So we're just gonna make a serving for me and Amber to have a nice little, this is gonna be a pistachio crescent roll. We're just using this Sicilian pistachio cream. I love this, this stuff is amazing. I made a pistachio latte with this and some good old Pillsbury crescent rolls. And they're gonna be like pistachio croissants.
Oh, I want to do the pop. That's my favorite
Oh, you
thing.
wanna do the pop? Okay.
When I was growing up, we'd always have biscuits from a can like this, and I would always get so excited when I could bang it on the counter. And so the grocery store that we go to is very expensive. Julieta asked me to guess how much I thought these would be there, and I said $7.50. They were on sale for $3.89. We felt like we won the lottery, the Crescent Roll lottery. Okay, I'm gonna pop it. Ready? Like this? Just kidding! I'm so bad. Okay, on the line. Just
so bad.
Just like my mama taught me. Ready? It says to press spoon at seam until can pops open. That's not what my mama taught me. Ready?
That's how you did it? I never did that.
What? I'm a little nervous. Okay, ready? Go. Ready? Go. Ready? Go. Okay, 1, 2, go.
Nice. It's a little more thrilling with the spoon though, I gotta say.
What? It used to be like, maybe they changed the compression or something in these.
Maybe.
It didn't pop that much. It's time to cook. It could be salties, but we're making them sweet.
Should we just start with 2 and see? Let's just
Right? Because that's all that's gonna fit in the first round. How to eat less calories. Get a tiny air fryer so you can only cook 1 crescent roll each. That's delicious. Pistachio is definitely my top 2 favorite type of nuts.
We got Nutella too. We could have done Nutella.
No, this is good. This is classy.
Fine, we're just doing it.
Alright, we rolled them up. They don't look cute. They look puny. But after we air fry them, we'll have to see.
Air fryer plugged in. And it's 5 minutes, so let's see what we got for the power bank. That is a perfect cup of coffee.
Cheers.
This is gonna be something we're gonna have on the road. This is the Espro. It's like a little travel French press. We're not sponsored by them or anything. This is something that I got as a gift, and I think it's really cool. I wanted to share it with you. All right, that hardly used anything. We had 5 minutes. It went down 2%, so let's see. They do need another like 4 minutes. Okay, they're not that pretty. So we did that, probably 12 minutes. We went down about 4%. Thank you so much to Bluetti for sending this to us. You guys are gonna be seeing it quite a bit. We'll give you updates on it 3 months, 6 months down the road and let you know if we're still in love with it as much as we are today. Green in there, we have some green pistachio cream. Who thinks pistachio is very fall-like? I do. Oh my goodness. That is so much better than I even imagined it. It's really soft in the middle from all that pistachio cream in there. It's kind of like the middle of the cinnamon roll, the best part, but pistachio.
Gooey. Gourmet.
Instead of getting some like really bad for you pizza rolls, you can make your own with like salami, mozzarella cheese, Parmesan.
This is so good. If it was warm like this with the coffee at a restaurant, $8 just for this one little pastry.
Wow, this is good.
Yeah. Mmm.
He's sleepy today.
I don't know if you can see that layer of fog right there, but it's like squished marshmallows. Behind the scenes, walking all the way back to the truck camper that Julieta has driven off in. But she waits for me, and I get more footsteps in. She's thinking about backing up, but she's not. You thought about backing up for me.
I did it.
But you didn't. Can you believe it?
Sipping on the Nicaragua.
Sounds seasonal.
Yes.